I'm Mike with the Florida Public Archaeology Network, and I was hiking in the woods and I just came across an artifact that I want to talk to you all about what it is and what I should do with it. If you look right down here, you'll see that there's this little orange object. I'll give you a closer up look, but this is a piece of pottery from a type of pot called a Herty Cup. And basically what you're seeing right here is a piece of the rim of the cup. And what these cups were used for was to collect resin from pine trees. Herty cups were first invented in the early 1900s, and it was a safer way to collect resin from pine trees without damaging it too much. They would attach the Herty cup to the tree with a nail after they would cut slashes in the tree, and then they would use a gutter system to channel that pine resin into the cup. And once the cup was full, they would come and collect them, and then they could process that into all sorts of types of products, including turpentine. The slash mark right here, right there, and here is the nail that would have held the cup. By the late 1800s and early 1900s, most of the turpentine camps were run using forced labor. Florida's convict labor system allowed private companies to lease and imprison men, and most of these were African-American men who were targeted through Jim Crow laws to do this dangerous and very harsh work. Now currently I'm actually hiking on federal property, so it is actually illegal to remove, disturb, or damage artifacts like this on any state or federal land. So I'm not going to move it. I'm going to leave it right where I found it. I'm going to take a picture of it. Also take a picture of the surrounding area, and I'll get a GPS coordinates, and then I'll notify the land manager. Now if you're on private property, you want to make sure you always have permission before you go on someone else's private property. And if it's your own property, we always recommend that people, if they find something, an artifact on their land, it's best to contact a local university or your state historic preservation office, because they might be able to tell you what you have, and you might have found something really significant to the history of your state.